My god, is this live? I guess it must be. Hoo boy. Testing. Let's listen to my audio real quick. Testing. Alright, sound pretty lame, but don't I always? Let's see here. Let's send out some links or some shit. I don't know. I'm just doodling right now. Doodling some monsters, as you do. Sometimes you just gotta do that. Let's see here. How do I get the links? Yeah, there we go. Shareable link. I'm just doodling some monsters. Post a link. Oh, what should I hashtag it with? How about doodling? Live stream. Monsters? I don't know. Just hop in. Oh no, that looks like, I don't know, just hoping. But with the G left off. Like hoping. Well, I hope people know that I mean just hop in. It is a little ambiguous, syntactically, and so forth. Oh, wow. It automatically chose a thumbnail that is just perfect. A drawing that I did in 2012, I think? Has it really been so long? I guess it has. I used to draw those things like crazy. As a way to, believe it or not, pay attention in class. Because with my rampant ADHD, it's very hard for me to pay attention to things unless part of my brain is occupied. So I would doodle in class, and at some point I was like, why don't I just do this but make them good and like interesting to look at, and just make them like murals across an entire page, just full of stuff to look at. And I had this idea in mind that with my forgetful ass, I would forget. I should actually start doodling now. Yeah, so I'm currently doing something with teeth, I guess, right now. I'm gonna keep OBS open right next to what I'm doing so I can make sure that things are actually updating. Yeah, so I'm just doodling little monsters. As you can see behind here, I got this Drinky Bird. Does anyone remember Drinky Birds? Is that just a 90s and like 80s thing? Like, is that just like a I don't know how far back the Drinky Bird goes. I was born in the 90s, so I didn't exist prior to witness its rise to acclaim. But I remember the Drinky Bird being just like a common thing to see in the 90s. And that just stopped all at once around like 99 or 2000. Just everyone just agreed, nope, no more Drinky Bird. We don't like it. Maybe it's because it doomed Homer in the episode where he becomes obese and works from home, and he makes the Drinky Bird. Just type confirm on everything. So yeah. That's it. Everyone just blames the Drinky Bird. Alright. And then I have this guy. I forget what I called this guy. I think Doodlin or something. I don't know. Dustler. That was the Dustler. I made him very lazily. What I did with that was I just did an outline blend mode and just drew the arms as lines. I kind of lazily shaded them. I'm just doing 2 shades on everything. Unless I should decide, I'll go further. I'm doing everything right now on Windows 11, which boy oh, could I talk your ear off about how much I don't like this operating system so far. I have hopes that things will be improved with future updates, but man, it's just really off to a rough start. Really the roughest experience I've had with a Windows operating system. It's, I'm usually, even Vista, I was trying to see the bright side in it. I was like, oh, I kind of like the changes that Vista made to MS Paint. And then gotta take this lanyard off. We don't need this jingling in the in the audio this whole time. To all the nobody who's watching right now, if anyone's out there, drop a comment in the chat. I'm watching you. All right. So let's draw. Let's let's add some more teeth. I'm making a guy with a big ol' toothy grin right now. No, I don't like that tooth at all. So as you can see, my whole process involves using a mouse actually right now, because I don't have my tablet handy, and because I haven't used a tablet in a while, and honestly I would be worse trying to get back at it than I would be using the mouse right now. So I'm just going to use the mouse right now. And let's see here. How do I want to do the bottom row of teeth here? I'm going to start with this guy over here, because this is kind of like the corner tooth. Make it a big corner tooth. As I said, teeth are mashers. They come up and meet each other, which is terrible for them, but they weren't really meant to last. None of the human body was. We're meant to survive just long enough to make more. Ain't it poetic? Alright. So we got that. Now, the human experience is full of so many wonderful things. Like doodling. I love doodling. And to those of you who celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas. To those of you who don't celebrate Christmas, I hope you're having a great day anyway. I had a pretty wonderful day. We had my brother made some wonderful roast beef, as well as some mushroom cream soup, or a mushroom cream sauce or something, using shiitake mushrooms, I believe, and that was delicious. We had asparagus, giant loaf of bread, which went great with the mushroom cream sauce and the juices from the roast beef. So yeah, that was really just a lovely time. Yeah, so that was our Christmas dinner. For gifts, I got 3 books. I got a cookbook, the Hero's Feast, I believe, Dungeons and Dragons themed cookbook, and that's very cute. I'm very excited to look into that, as well as the Omnomnomicon, an H.P. Lovecraft themed Alright, do I want to do gums here, or do I want to do, like, kind of like the... You know those dogs whose kind of gums kind of go into their lips a bit? Kind of like that. I kind of want to do something like that. I think... Yeah, I think I'm going to do something like that. Let's do it. So, yeah. Alright, already it's just gums. What am I doing? You know, I'll have gums come up into like a big weird nose. Big weird animal nose here. Yeah. Let's have it go into a big weird animal nose. Let's just have it be gums anyway. Yeah. Gonna have to make these real shiny when I do the shading. The real cheap shading. Oh yeah. Ooh, baby. That's where the teeth. That's where the teeth sit. The throne of the teeth. And the gums. What is this looking like? This is... Oh man, I did not intend for this to be so large. I kind of wanted this to be a smaller one. You know, I think it all went wrong with the nose. Sorry, nose. You're going to be replaced with something better. I'm going to replace you with kind of a mound going up like that, and then I'm going to give you kind of weird animal nose slits there. And then I'm going to have this come back into... I'm going to give him like a big ugly eye. No, I'm going to give him a big beautiful eye. Big beautiful eye. BBE, as they say. Big beautiful eye. Or, if you're being cute, a BBI. Big beautiful eye. Alright. Let's how do I want to do his eye? Every eye is an opportunity to have some fun. I think I'm going to do like a cute like Kirby's Dream Land style, like yeah. Oh no. What had I done? All right, yeah. It's going to be like that. Oh man, that's so cute. Oh no. Yeah, that's cute. All right. So, oops, didn't mean to open that up. All right. So let's have that go down into. Oy, oy, oy. This is... Oh, man, this is dumb looking. This is really dumb looking. Here's what I'm going to do. Here's what I'm going to do to alleviate. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Here's what I'm going to do to alleviate this atrocity. So I'm going to grab all of you. I'm going to bring you down to here. And just delete this little part of the gums. All right. This is looking pretty bad. I think I can pull this around though. Let's give him a lumpy head, and then there we go, and a little bit of one of those, maybe not. A little cheek flap, a little side mouth action, Let's do it like that. Yeah, let's just leave it like that. We can always color it in if we don't like it. If we don't like it later. Anyway, I'm going to give him... Well, see, now is the question of the rest of the body, because I was expecting I'd give him a tiny little body. But now I'm wondering, should I give him arms hanging off of his chin and legs on the back of his, like the square of his jaw? Decisions. I could do the legs in front and the arms in back, but I feel like the imbalance of that would just be a little too gross. I could give it 4 legs. I'm gonna give it 4 legs. I think that's the best. I'm gonna do it like a clawfoot bathtub. Let's give him like a little pudge there, a little knee there. Connect them together. Oh boy, I'm running out of space right there, aren't I? So I'm gonna have it come down into a real ugly foot. Not gonna gussy up its foot for it. It's gonna kind of yucky foot. Kind of weird thing going on with its toes there. And yeah, voila, we got another foot. Yeah, something went wrong here. Let's give it a little thing like that, and then have it crest up into a leg there. Let's just give it a weird like underhanging, kind of like the Caco Demon from Doom, or as I used to call it, the Keiko Demon. Yeah, I like the weird underhang. I think that was a good call. I stand by the weird underhanging. Just some weird gross monster. I'll make something a little cuter than this guy next. Though I don't know. He looks of pleasant demeanor. I would give him a pat. I'd give him a head pat. Give him a little pet on the snoot. I'd feed him pickled herrings and stuff, and walk him down the park. Be a conversation starter for sure. Give him a bath, maybe. I don't know. He looks... He probably smells terrible. With a mouth that big, just like... with like dried saliva on the tongue all the time, it probably just... yeah. Probably just smells terrible. And like, there's like no space beneath it, so it probably gets terrible acid reflux. Oh, this poor thing. What have I done? What have I created? He's fine. He's happy. Look at him. You can't tell me this guy looks sad. So I'm gonna give him a big ear. Like a big kind of doggy ear there. No, that looks like a nose now. What have I done? No, that's like a weird flat. Problem is I cut it at the end there. There we go. Now it's like a beagle ear. That works out. Okay. Wow, what a thing I've wrought on the world. All right, let's get coloring, huh? So I'm gonna just for now, for simplicity's sake, make its eye completely white. Make sure it got on all the little cracks there. It looks like it did. All right, for the rest of its body, Is this one having a little weird cracks? Ooh, excuse me, that was an ugly burp. Whew. That's all right. Ugly burps have a place in this world as well. Let's look around. I should probably add in this little tuft. This leg. Yeah, the legs and the body are all going to be the same color. That's just something we're all going to have to live with. Alright, color roulette. What are we doing for this guy? I'm thinking like a bright pastel body. But what kind of bright pastel? Not teal, not like cyan. Alright, I need to pick out a color. Do it pronto. I'm gonna make him like a bright beige, like a tan. I'm gonna make him tan. That's a bad idea. I'm not gonna make him tan. I am gonna make him. How about like this color? Yeah, let's make him that color. It would appear that I missed a few spots here. Okay. What comes next? Okay, so that little gap in there, I'm just gonna go ahead and make like that color. I'll give it a nice saturated highlight to give it some juice, you know, some like a liquidy feel to it. Okay, teeth. I think we all knew it was gonna come to this. Alright, now, are we missing anything? Anything missing? Anything? You know, I don't know. I'm having second thoughts about the color, because now the color is making me think of Crumb from Unreal Monsters, which isn't a bad thing, except that I don't want for it to remind me of Crumb from Unreal Monsters. So, I mean, it's a good color combo, but let's just see what happens if we shift the hue a bit. Okay, I'm a little more comfortable with that. I like this. I like this. I didn't expect to like a more magenta-y color, but I'm into it. It's, you know, I keep making guys like purples and magentas, and I need to branch out from that. I feel like purples and magentas just always look good, like no matter what you do. All right. So let's select all these here teeth. Let's grab a bigger pencil. Let's color them in, shall we? Now, if I wanted to cheat, I could just like, now that I had them all selected, I could contract the select mask and move it up a little bit and just color that in. And let's see how that would look, because I bet you it would look fine. But it would also, I don't know, I feel like it would also be obvious what had happened. So let's contract it by like 4, and then let's just so that it doesn't look like it was machine processed, let's just smooth it by 1, and then let's just, nope, don't do that. Let's move it up here. And then with let's see how this looks. Maybe this will be fine. Maybe it'll be fine. Ah, man, yeah. It does kind of look fine. But here's what I'm gonna do: is I'm gonna also move it a little bit over there. Do that. And then I'm going to move it a little bit down here. And just do that. I think I like that better. It's got kind of slightly more bulbous teeth that way. Alright. That's good. Wait, what am I seeing up here? What are you? What's going on up here? Why are you a thing? Who let you in? You what a jerk. What a absolute what a fool. Alright. Now let's figure out the body situation. Just get this looking good right away. So, alright, I did not expect for us to go into this kind of like magenta-y direction here. If I push harder into it, pull more of like a pink or a hot pink out of it. I'm a little worried that it's starting to turn into Courage the Cowardly Dog, so I don't want to push too far into purple. Not that there's anything wrong with Courage the Cowardly Dog, it's just I'm trying to make something new. And I don't want to do this to Courage. That poor dog's been through enough. Let's see here. Oh no, this color definitely looks like Courage. I think I'm just going to have to do hue shift again and just decide on something better. It's like the gore-filled version of Courage the Cowardly Dog. No, I don't. I even like the idea of something so cruel being done to Courage. This isn't Courage. This is just an entirely new beast. Poor dog's been through enough. Alright. Yeah, let's just give him just some real... We don't need any harsh shadows on this side of him. Maybe just a little bit here to give some dimension to that ear. That goes back there. I don't know. There we go. That's fine. That's fine. Let's see here. Give it just a little bit of dimension there, and then let's start having some flashy shit there. All right. And let's just start coloring down here as well. Looking good, looking good. Alright. Alright. Then over here, get this guy in. Get this part all colored out, So I'm just kind of projecting light from some way. I don't know. I don't have... I have not at any point really sat down and observed this technique that I'm doing. And like analyzed what I think makes it work. I just kind of scribble where I think light should be. And that's kind of as far as I go with it. I'm not terribly... I don't know, prideful about my process. I just try to create stuff, Let's get some of these in here. Looking good, looking good. Looking good, looking good. Very pleased with this. What a horrible thing I've made. Should I even be proud? Alright. Next up, let's reduce the brush size. Alright, yeah, let's just go. Oh, yeah. Let's do that, but then let's also, just for gits and shiggles, add a rare highlight here, you know? That looks really bad. I think I overdid it. Oops. Well, let's keep it. Alright. Well, you know, if I'm going to do that, I have to be fair. Man, that did not help his cute factor. Oh, man. Alright. Well, yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to try to justify my actions here. This is pretty screwy. Alright, so I didn't like when he looked like Crumb. I didn't like when he looked like Courage. Let's just keep... I don't really like what that's doing to our colors with the eyes there. Man, I didn't really want to do like a cyan or light blue. That's kind of... Man, it looks really good. Maybe a green. That's looking nice. Hey, now. I think I'm gonna go with this. I'm kind of liking this, even though it kind of gives him like these neon green teeth. I'm liking them the more that I look at them. So we're sticking with this. So I'm gonna call this guy. This is the most important part, which is that now we need to come up with a name for him. Let's see here just a moment. I'm gonna... I'm gonna respond to what a friend said. I think Ori did it well. That's my response. We were all left to wonder what I could have meant by that. I think Ori did it well. Let's see here. So, yeah. So now's the time. Now's the time. We have to think of... Here, we recommend to use a stream bitrate of... What's my bitrate? Can I just, like, increase that? Does that just work? Apply. Okay. You okay now, YouTube? Is that what you were so concerned about? Weird. I'm gonna check my audio again. Weird. Sounding good. Alright. let's keep the good times rolling. So, what shall we name this monster? Cast your votes now in the chat. No one's gonna do that. So I shall name him myself. I dub thee. Let's see here. We have the Drinky Bird. We have the Dustler. Let's not do another. Let's not do another D. Let's not do another D name. Let's see. Our first name that comes to mind is Pupmaw, but I don't know. It gives off like such a Pokemon-y vibe. I don't know if I want to go with Pupmaw. Like Pupmaw, like Pupmaw. Pupmaw. What about? Charybdog, like Charybdis, but dog. That doesn't make a lot of sense. Charybdis was a giant sea monster. Big old whirlpool. What's another good name? Bite Trap. Not Claptrap. That's a Donkey Kong enemy. Alright. Pupmaw is the best one that I've come up with, so Pupmaw it is. Pupmaw. Alright. Saving him, but I'm upset with myself because my goal was I wanted to make something smaller than the Drinky Bird. So, back to the... Alright. Back to the drawing board here, I swear. Yeah, the Drinking Bird's huge. I need something smaller than that. Let's see here. Let's draw a guy. I'm going to draw a guy. The guy that I am going to draw is going to be... Let's see here. What kinds of monsters would you expect when going underground? A root? A root is a fun idea. A mole. Moles are cute. Not a bat. I don't know if you'd expect to find a bat underground. That's pretty silly. Underground isn't necessarily a cave. Worms. I don't know, just bugs, I guess. Let's do a worm. Let's do a worm. I'm just gonna try to do like a big earthworm. Not too big. I'm gonna make just a normal sized earthworm. Nobody's gonna try to make a joke about the shape of my earthworm here. He's doing his best, guys. He doesn't need that disrespect. I don't know how I'm bending this guy around. I just know that it isn't right. Oops. Yeah, there we go. Let's make him real long. You know, it's our doodle. We can make it as long as we want. You can quote me on that. God. Every time. Alright, now the next question is this where I want to leave things? And the answer is no! No! But I am not going to do anything about that yet. What I'm going to do first is I'm going to make the shaded part a little redder. Let's see here. I'm going to have the light kind of bask down on it from above. I was thinking of giving him a face. Maybe I should. That's a little lame looking. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give him an eye. Usually people, when they do a worm, think of any worm monsters. They always end up, they're always like, oh, they're like lampreys, like in Dune, Beetlejuice, and in Final Fantasy. They're always like lampreys. And Tremors, they're always like, they have a big old mouth at the end of them. Not this worm. No, sir. This worm has a big old eye. This is the worm that watches. Okay, well, I guess that doesn't really help with the phallic imagery, does it? Now it's the one-eyed worm. Well, that's just silly. All right, let's keep him. He's the one-eyed worm. Let's give him a smile though too. He's happy to be around. He knows his existence is a joke. He's made peace with it. He's a happy little critter. I'll get to the iris in a minute. Can't believe I've done this. All right. So let's just back to doing this. Thinking probably, comes back up from behind. But that's not where I wanted to leave things. 'Cause what I want to do next, so I'm gonna set this to a color. Let's see here. Let's try color burn. What's that gonna do? Perfect. Something like that. Okay. Let's make this bigger. Let's make this 7, and let's give this guy lines. Doodly doodly doo. Doodly doodly doo. Doodly doodly doo. Oops. What I'm going to do is I'm going to change him to another color when I'm done here, because this is... It's bothering me that I made the one-eyed worm, and he's also, like, kind of fleshy colored. And don't want that to become the joke. Alright. Oh yeah, and also I was going to color your eye in there. There we go. Okay, what we're going to do next is we are going to do the hue roulette. Well, that's just interesting looking. I might go with it based on that. I like what it does with the stripes there, breaking them into like a deep indigo, and then like a dark magenta bordering on just normal purple there. I guess that is just normal purple there, and then just the... Ooh, that's nice. Let's keep going. Let's see what else there is. I wouldn't mind making this guy like blue and teal. You know, I think I might. Alright. We're gonna name this guy Wormoli. This guy's name is Wormoli. Because I said so. Alright, so now that I've made this cute little snake man, or worm, or whatever, I guess it's a worm, I gave him the... I don't even know what that's called. I was about to look it up and pretend like I knew. Yeah, no idea. That's our worm. Next. Let's make... Kind of like the idea of making an enemy based on our root. An enemy, a monster. Everything's in the idea of enemies to me. Alright. Back to it. I'm going to make an enemy based on a root. I'm thinking something like... should he be coming out of the ground or should he be coming out of the ceiling? A root. A root. Let's make sure that my pen is the correct size. Alright. Could do something like a mandrake root. But that's, you know, that's so overdone. Alright. Yeah, so let's do our root guy. I think what I'm going to do with our root guy is something a little more novel than just going down into like a fat mandrake root thing. What I'm going to do instead is I'm going to do kind of like the mandrake root, but I'm going to have it go into a head. Like a great big head with a tiny body. Let's give him a real gross, rooty body here. Oh yeah, this is fun. I like this guy already. Let's give him a little leaf there. Even though he's a root, that doesn't make any sense. I'm not gonna give him a little leaf there. That doesn't make any sense. He's a root. I think it looked nice, but yeah. All right, and then I'm gonna give him. I don't know. I'm gonna have to give him pretty weird eyes. I think. I'm gonna give him like Deku Scrub eyes. Didn't Deku Scrubs have black eyes with like yellow irises or something? It's been a minute. Oops. Not actually, yeah. That one too. This guy's just gonna be all one color. Let's give him a brighter color here. And let's go with a size 6. Whoa! I see what happened. That is color burn. I don't want that. There we go. No, not bad. There we go. Oops. Hold it right there, hold it right there. Ah, beautiful, beautiful. And then, yeah, let's give him little teeny tiny yellow eyes. Okay, yeah, we can give him bigger eyes than that. Yeah, compared to the Drinky Bird, he's about that big. I like that size for him. Let's call him. Actually, you know what? I kind of want to give him a bluer look. Kind of like that. There we go. I like that. I like that. That's a good color for him. I don't know. I just like how it looks. All right. Let's save that. Oops. Not like that. With quick export as PNG. Yeah, we're going to call this guy. He's a root. I'll call him a rooted beggar. A joke that's too much of a twist to be funny to anybody. Yeah, he looks good. Alright, so we got him, we got him, we got him. I had this guy before the stream, and this guy. The ghost of Drinky Bird's past. Alright, well. I think that's all I'll do for now. Thanks for hopping in. If you hopped in, I had fun streaming this. Maybe we'll play a game sometime. I don't know. Got the Jackboxes. Anyway, I'm outie.